channel name is 80 for news channel.
The World War III is this. We are in the middle of it, with Russia, with Iran, with China. There is also an ideological battle in my country. Extreme right and the extreme left are pro-Putin. There is less chance now, since the position of Macron, of an escalation by Putin. I'm not chauvinistic. I don't say that because it is France. If it was...
Hey everyone, did you catch Macron's latest comments about NATO and Ukraine? They might just change the game for international relations. Can you imagine the ripple effects this could have on global politics? Let's dive in. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're focusing on a surprising turn of events as French President Emmanuel Macron makes some bold statements regarding NATO and Ukraine. To help us unpack this, we'll be hearing from philosopher and political commentator Bernard-Henri Lévy. So, who's Emmanuel Macron? He's been the president of France since 2017 and has really made a name for himself in European politics. Macron's been vocal about NATO before, often pushing for a stronger Europe that can stand on its own. His latest remarks about Ukraine, especially in the context of NATO, have raised eyebrows and sparked debate. Let's break down what Macron actually said. He proposed some significant changes to NATO's strategies regarding Ukraine. One key point was the need for NATO to adapt to the evolving security landscape, emphasizing a more proactive approach. He also suggested that NATO should not only focus on collective defense but should actively support Ukraine in its fight against aggression. This stance doesn't sit well with everyone, as some member nations might feel threatened by a shift in strategy. Macron's call for unity among members versus the differing opinions on military support has created a bit of a stir. Now, let's dig deeper into the implications of Macron's comments. On one hand, they could foster a sense of unity within NATO, encouraging members to rally around a common goal. However, there is a flip side. Some countries are concerned that this could lead to increased tensions within the alliance. For instance, nations that are more cautious about escalating conflict with Russia might be wary of Macron's aggressive stance. Reactions have varied across Europe, with some applauding his leadership and others feeling uneasy about the potential for conflict. When we look back at previous leaders, Macron's approach stands out. Leaders like Angela Merkel and Donald Trump had their own unique takes on NATO, focusing more on financial contributions and NATO's role in global security. Macron's push for a more military-centric strategy differs significantly. It's a shift from merely discussing funding to actively engaging in military support for Ukraine, which could redefine NATO's identity and purpose. On a personal note, I find Macron's statements to be quite resonant with the current global political climate. It feels like we're at a crucial juncture for European security. The ongoing conflict in Ukraine has highlighted the need for a united front, and Macron's boldness reflects a growing recognition that Europe must step up and take responsibility for its own security. It's a trend that speaks volumes about where we might be headed. To wrap things up, Macron's statements carry significant weight for NATO and Ukraine. They push the envelope on how we think about military alliances in the modern world. The potential impact on future political dynamics could be huge. Whether it leads to greater solidarity or increased friction within NATO remains to be seen. So, what do you think about Macron's comments? Are they a step in the right direction or a cause for concern? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights and analysis on global politics. Thanks for tuning in.